Well, good morning. How is everyone doing this morning? Thursday morning at the fair, we got 2 more days. We got it by the tail and a downhill drag. Thank y'all for being out here this morning. I am C. Scott Bounds. I am your Republican candidate for the Mississippi House of Representatives, House District 44. House District 44 encompasses the largest part of Neshoba County and a small portion of Lee County. I want to start by recognizing my wife of 37 years over here, Jennifer Bounds. She, the matriarch of the Bounds cabin, and getting out early this morning, Jennifer, I appreciate you being here, along with other family members and friends. I'm very grateful for everybody that turned out this morning. I'm completing my 20th year in the Mississippi House of Representatives. I was first elected in 2003. The voters and constituents in House District 44 have allowed me to be competing for my 5th term. For that, I am grateful, I'm humbled, and let me tell you, I'm not a career politician, but know this, I have as much passion for serving you today as I did the first day I walked in that chamber in 2004. That passion is evidenced by the leadership roles I've been able to assume within the House. For 12 years under the leadership of House Speaker Gunn, I've been a key member of his inner circle, which involves communicating and strategizing daily with other key members of House leadership. With this influence comes results for you back in House District 44. I served 8 years as chairman of the House Committee on Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks. In those 8 years, we were able to pass legislation that was hunter and sportsman friendly and granted more opportunities for Mississippi citizens to get a field. In addition, we were able to raise the pay of law enforcement conservation officers, which was needed greatly. I'm proud of the accomplishments we were able to achieve in that wildlife, fisheries, and parks arena. I currently serve as chairman of the House Public Utilities Committee, and for the past 4 years have been able to successfully pass and have signed into law measures that would expand broadband access across Mississippi. In 2022, I authored House Bill 1029, which created the BEAM Office. The BEAM Office is an acronym for Broadband Expansion and Accessibility in Mississippi. The BEAM Office is the state administrative office for drafting guidelines and other rules and regulations for receiving dollars that will be coming down for broadband expansion across Mississippi. We are going to continue to work hard for this broadband expansion. We know that it is now, like electricity, it's one of those things that you got to have in your household, and we're going to continue to work hard. We'll be able to take these dollars and go out into the unserved and the underserved areas of the state and hopefully bring broadband access, high-speed broadband access to those citizens in those areas that don't have it. In another area, which I'm very proud to do, I currently sit on the Joint Legislative Budget Committee. The Joint Legislative Budget Committee is comprised of 14 members of the legislature, 7 members from the House, 7 members from the Senate, and this committee sets the revenue estimates for each year and adopts the next coming fiscal year state budget. So I'm proud to be a part of that and be very involved in the state budgeting process, along with serving on the Appropriations Committee in the House for 12 years. I chaired subcommittees on wildlife, fisheries, and parks, the Mississippi Department of Revenue, the Mississippi Department of Environmental Quality, and the Public Service Commission. In addition to serving as those chairman of those subcommittees, I sit on 11 more subcommittees in the House of Representatives. So I'm very involved in the appropriation process, very involved in seeing how the money flows, seeing how the money goes, and with that, that brings results back to you, using that influence to go to the table and be able to fight for those dollars that are critical to the things that we need here in House District 44. You know, along with Senator Jennifer Branning, we make a great team. And I don't know if she's in the audience, but I just want to give a shout out to her because we work so well together. She's such a pleasure to work with. I know that there are legislators all in the House and the Senate, for whatever reason, they don't get along with their Senate counterpart. They don't get along with their House counterpart. That's not the situation with Senator Branning and I. And I'm glad to be able to work with her as Transportation Chairman in the Senate. This past session, we were able to bring home just under $80 million. $80 million, folks, for local transportation projects. With this money, $55 million is going to the completion, finally, of Highway 19 4-lane into Meridian, and we are very proud of that. plus some other local transportation infrastructure things that are much needed in the district. I got a notice about 6 weeks ago, and this is something I'm really proud of, and because I am a hunter, I'm a sportsman, and I'm a firm believer in our Second Amendment rights, but I was endorsed by the NRA as a A+ candidate. Now, a lot of legislative candidates or legislative members are endorsed as A candidates, but I was one of the few that have been endorsed as A+. I'm proud to have that support of the NRA. I have a proven record of support for our law enforcement officers. I have a proven record support for our veterans. I have a proven record of being a conservative, a true conservative, and one that tries to work for and implement policy that follows the Republican platform of limited government, conservative government, and the things that bring things back to us. I am very grateful to be able to serve in this position. I'm very grateful to be able to serve you in the Mississippi House of Representatives. I'm asking again for your support. I'm asking again for your vote. We go into the primaries next week, and I want you to remember me. I want you to remember the things that I've been able to do for you. My record speaks for itself. My record speaks for itself. I'm a proven conservative, proven worker for you, and one that I'm just, again, that I have as much passion as I do. Today is the day I walked into that chamber to serve. I thank y'all for letting me be with you today. I thank you for, again, letting me serve, and just hope everybody has a good reminder to the fair. And with that, as we say in the House, I yield the podium. God bless you. Thank you.